The team-up of the three similar heroes will surely be a thing to see, but more importantly, the reason behind it, as well as the journey they will take and face the threat looming over the cosmos, a direction which Marvel seems to be taking for the MCU, with of course, Nick Fury being also present to guide the newly formed team to glory, something he did numerous times before.
Excuse me, miss. Why are you dressed for laser tag?
Oh boy, you guys don't have any clue, do you?
The Captain Marvel sequel has been officially titled The Marvels, a title that tells a lot about what we could expect moving forward, especially since the Miss Marvel series started streaming on the Disney Plus platform less than a month ago, with Kamala Khan being the last piece of the puzzle for the trio of superpowered individuals that will drive the upcoming sequel forward, including the likes of Brie Larson's Captain Marvel and Teyonah Parris's Monica Rambeau. The 2019's Captain Marvel movie saw Larson's debut in the MCU, as well as the long-awaited titular character, who changed the entire MCU for the better. After the exploration of her past and her brief appearances in Phase 3 of the MCU in the Infinity Saga, we think Phase 4 will finally be the time when the character will shine through. Not only because the sequel is already in development, but also because there will be a lot more cosmic elements involved in the upcoming years of the MCU, something that Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, is familiar with, as she has been on so many adventures that require knowledge about the cosmos. All in all, Captain Marvel will probably be one of the few characters that will bridge the events unfolding on Earth and the far reaches of space. So, with so much buzz circulating around the MCU movies to come, we did the research and are here today to tell you everything we know so far about the sequel. And without further ado, let's dive right in. Following the success of the first movie, it goes without saying that we should expect an even bigger revelation in the second one. Megan McDonald has been hired to pen the script, with Nia DaCosta brought in as a replacement for the duo of Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck in the director's chair. DaCosta is hopeful that she will bring new energy to the table, which could be a very interesting thing, seeing how almost all of her previous works include a weighty exploration of themes, as well as the constantly evolving relationships between the characters of the project she is working on. She will also be the first woman of color in the director's chair of an MCU movie. Thus, we think that she is destined to break some records, as the MCU has been striving to add diversity and new voices to their films. The good thing about the production side of things about the movie is the fact that the movie itself managed to dodge any COVID-19 pandemic conflicts, with principal photography beginning on time in August 2021 in Pinewood Studios. The release date for the movie has been known for quite a while, with it being set to be on the 28th of July 2023, a lot later than what the first rumors were saying, with the first news about the movie's release confirming that it would be the month of July 2022 when the movie was supposed to release. However, as with many films, the Captain Marvel sequel got pushed back due to COVID-19 related reasons, shaking the entire schedule of Marvel Studios. Nevertheless though, the important thing is that the movie is coming, and we couldn't be more excited about seeing the three women lead the way into the unknown. According to many sources, the movie supposedly started production in May 2021, a good sign for the project, and a well-deserved hint on our side to note that there is little to no chance that the movie will be delayed any further, with Marvel ending the year of 2022 with a bang. One thing that concerns us is the fact that a long time has passed since the news about the start of production came through. But we think that there is nothing to worry about, as Marvel is probably trying to keep everything a secret in order to build up the movie itself, and with us getting our minds blown off when the time comes. As of now, no official footage has been released regarding the project, and probably won't be until the end of summer, which is understandable, as there are other projects that Marvel and the world need to attend to, and then for us to start getting hyped for the Marvels movie. According to some resources, we should expect a huge change for the movie, both because the sequel is coming around 4 years later than the first movie, but also of just how much we don't know about Captain Marvel and her endeavors since we last saw her. Judging by the title, as we said before, the movie will be driven by the three superheroes in the likes of Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, Iman Vellani's Miss Marvel, and Teyonah Parris' Monica Rambeau. Other additional cast members who have been confirmed to be taking part in the sequel include Zawe Ashton as Park Seo-joon, with the two actors yet to be assigned to their roles, and the news released to the public. And last but not least, don't you worry about Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury, as he was also yet another cast member confirmed of taking part in the movie, which should come as no surprise, seeing how close he and Carol Danvers have been over the years, ever since the beginning when Carol first stepped on Earth. As for the plot side of things, while the first movie was set in the 1990s, showcasing Carol Danvers at the Flight Academy, how she got her powers, where her powers came from, and how she came to be the superhero we know her to be, the sequel will be set in the present, mainly due to the presence of Monica Rambeau and Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel. In the comics and the Disney Plus series, we can see just how big of an impact Captain Marvel had on Kamala, with her being her ultimate role model of hers. And it looks like one of the things we are going to see throughout the movie will be the relationship the two will have as a mentor-mentee, with us getting a deeper exploration about the dynamic between the two to a greater extent. The ongoing Miss Marvel series will likely set Kamala for the events of this upcoming sequel. As for which way the whole thing will play out, we will have to wait for the series to finish. The other important character of the movie, Monica Rambeau, last seen in the WandaVision Disney Plus series, a SWORD agent, disappeared during the blip and discovered that her mom died when she came back 5 years later. In the series, she was trying Wanda Maximoff and the people stuck in Wanda's hex, and in the process, she developed unique superhuman abilities after she tried to enter the hex on her own terms. Even though it is still too early to tell, the movie will likely see the team up of the three characters, with Nick Fury there to support the leading characters by all means necessary, something that was hinted at in the post-credit scene of the WandaVision series, where Skrull tells Rambeau that an old friend of her mom wants to meet her. The most interesting thing about the movie will surely be the expansion of the MCU events towards deep space and alternate realities, along with Skrulls scattered throughout the MCU. And the post-credit scene we just mentioned is a clear indication that things are literally about to go out of this world, with the entire movie being a huge stepping point in the so-called cosmic direction, which Marvel Studios seems to be going in next. On a related note, tell us down in the comments below, what are your thoughts on the sequel and the trio of superpowered individuals? Will they be able to work alongside one another? Will the movie be an even bigger revelation when compared to the first one? As well as the question of which direction would you like to see the movie go, now that we know who will be behind the wheel of the project? But also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.